Hello folks, this is Aditya Rajha from InspiredRise.com, and today we have the Lyco Super 3 X55 Smart TV here with us for a detailed review of the same. So guys, let's begin. So guys, let's talk about this television. What is good about this television? So I will just run you through the good and bad about this television because it has already been out in the market since quite some time, and in a feature for NDTV I already talked about why few of these televisions are really great deal for people, and in case you missed that episode, the link for that episode is down below. That the question was, is a cheap television better? So keeping that aside, let's talk about the Lyco Super 3 X55 television. What does it do good? Let's talk about that. It has got a lot of ports. You get a port on top, USB port on top. At the back you get HDMI ports. You get a lot of connectivity options with this television. And when you talk about the forms of content, you can explore content via the LoveAD application. You can watch videos via YouTube on this. You can just directly connect this television to Wi-Fi. It's a very smart television. It runs on Android, but it has the EUI on top of it, and I would say that the transitions etc. are very smooth on the EUI, and the experience itself is good. But talking about the 4K capabilities, this television is locked at 30 Hz for 4K. So if you're someone who wants to play FPS games on this one, it would not be possible, and this would be because of the fact that you would be running it on 30 Hz refresh rate. The game experience gets totally killed, but I did the ROG G11 review on this television itself, and in case you haven't watched the footage, few of the games that I played on 4K with and locked at 25 FPS. So I was able to play on 4K on this television, but the experience was not that immersive. While playing Grand Theft Auto 5 using this television, I can say that the experience is quite good, immersive, and while playing racing games, the experience is damn good while playing racing games on this one. Talking about keeping the gaming aside, let's talk about the 4K content. So right now, if I have a USB, I have a storage medium where I have the 4K file, I can watch on this one very easily, but native 4K content is something that is still not available yet, and even in the Lyco's applications itself, native 4K content is still not present there. Even while running YouTube, you are limited only up to 1080p. So that's one of the cons that I would say of this television. And apart from that, what else I found good about this is that the looks are really great. Very less space has been wasted on the sides. You can see that the sides have a very nice premium brushed metallic finish, and the bottom itself, you get the stylish yoga style design on the bottom, and that's really great. Most of you guys would be wall mounting this television, but those of you who are like me, who like to shift the television from one room to another, this is one of the better choices for you guys, and it looks really stylish. Let's talk about the warranty on this television. It comes with a 4-year warranty on the panel, quite good, and it comes with a 2-year warranty on your whole television set itself. So I would say appreciable job by Lyco guys. Talking about the content for this television, I was limited because of the fact that the LoveAD application still only has movies and everything in SD resolution, not the 4K UHD or Full HD that I expected. So if somebody is selling a television at the promise of 4K content experience, I would say that the native library still needs a lot of work to do, but I hope that the Lyco guys would be able to fix that in the near future. Let's talk about the hardware on this television. It comes with a Cortex A17 quad-core chipset inside. You get 2GB of RAM, you get 8GB of storage, and overall it's a good television. But one of the things that I sorely miss on this television is the fact that it does not support the Google Play bundle of applications and everything. So in case this television came with Android TV support, we would have received a lot of applications already present on the Play Store made for Android TV platform itself, and that would have been a really great experience. So by bundling in EUI, we are missing on that experience. The number of applications on the La TV App Store is quite limited right now, and I think that this would improve in the near future. Talking about the sound experience itself, this television has two 10-watt speakers at the bottom. There is absolutely no bass in them, and the depth in this sound experience is certainly lacking, but I would say that the television has good speakers to fill in the sound in a small room or maybe even a large hall, but still that depth of sound, in case you want that, you should definitely go for a sound bar or additional speakers. Let's talk about the connectivity options. This television comes with two USB 3.0 ports, one USB 2.0 port, three HDMI 2.0 ports, one SD card slot, a component in AV input, VGA input, PC audio line in, RF input, Ethernet for 10 or 100 megabit, and audio out, earphone and coaxial combined, SPDIF, optical audio output. You get Wi-Fi in 2.4 GHz as well as 5 GHz band, and you also get Bluetooth support with this one. Now guys, let's jump straight to the point. Is this television worth it? So I would say that at a price of around 60,000, you get a 55-inch 4K television that is almost future-proof. You can watch a lot of content on it when it becomes available easily. You can always use the HDMI cable to use it as a second display. I was using it with my PC at 1080p 60 Hz refresh rate, and that was a good experience. For us peasants who still play games on very low resolutions, I guess 60 FPS or 60 Hz refresh rate is also okay. We are not in the ultra PC master race game community, so we don't yet know what 144 Hz feels like. As for the general consumer, talking about the general consumer, they would be more than happy with such a television. That is because what does a general consumer look for? They look for a good screen, good contrast ratio. Contrast ratio is good. I would say that the colors are a little washed out when you compare them to the really good panels by Sony, Samsung, LG, etc. But still, this television for this price, 55-inch 4K television at 60,000 rupees, it makes sense to buy something like this right now. And it is definitely a good addition. There are people out there who are using this television who are quite satisfied with the experience, and I have personally recommended this television to maybe like 2 or 3 people till now, and none of them have any issues. And most of the queries regarding such a thing is about after sales support and service. So I guess a big company like Larico is here for a big long-term game. They are not just here to maybe like dump their old products, which is something that many accuse them of. And I would say that this is definitely an older generation model. They are selling a newer model back in China. But still, if you are getting something good for an affordable price and it does fit in all of the points and it does fit all of your usage patterns, then I would say that it's a good buy for the money. So guys, this was it for this video. In case you like this one, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Ayatan Ajha from InspiredRise.com. Signing off folks. Stay inspired.